All right, it's 5 Minute Fridays. Got a special guest. I don't normally do this, but Nehemiah Davis is in the building. Give the people one thing they need to know about entrepreneurship.
Number one thing is you got to do whatever it takes to get in the room. Everything changes when you get in the right environment. Like everything. Like one time you did a call for me, you kept talking about environment. Like, why does he keep saying it? And then when I start investing more and more, every time I get in a room, I'm getting 5, 10, 15x return on the information that I get. So that's one key. 2023, put all of your energy and effort in getting in as many rooms as you can, extract the information, and apply it fast.
Absolutely. And not even just getting in a room. There are a bunch of people that, like, let's say if it's a party of 200 people, everybody's in the room, but there's going to be some people that are sitting in the corner. There's going to be some people that's just by themselves. There's going to be somebody that's in the bathroom the whole time. It's somebody that is just kind of like in there. They find their little corner of the room, but there's somebody that's working the room. There's somebody that's like extracting as much value out of the room as possible. So just to let you guys know, it's really, really cool. I've been in a bunch of rooms. Neil been in a bunch of rooms. My man Wall Street Trapper been in a bunch of rooms. And we get together and start talking about the rooms that we are in outside of the room. So we created our own room to discuss the information that we got from the other rooms that we're all individually in. And what happens is we start sharing game, and we actually got together and literally figured out the formula to a successful 2023. It's really, really only 3 things. If you figure these 3 things out, you can be successful. Neo, he is a master at one of them. You can share it.
Marketing, you have to know, like if they don't know you, they can't flow you. Like so many people's businesses are struggling, not because they're not good at what they do. I tell people all the time, you're extremely good at what you do, but nobody knows what you do. That's marketing. No one know you exist. So I want to just go ahead and dig deep at some point, break down marketing, how to get visibility, how to get yourself out here and just make you a dominant name. I tell people all the time, how can you become synonymous with the industry? When you think about podcasts and building a brand, you think about David Shands. When you think about stocks, building wealth, you think about Wall Street Trapper, right? So it's like, how can you become synonymous with what you do? And that's what I'm gonna teach the people.
Yeah, but marketing is so deep, man. It's so challenging to figure out, right? So how do you teach something? And I do have to say this on record. There's nobody in this world that has made me more money than Nehemiah Davis. No one on earth.
That's a fact.
That have made me more money than Neil, because you understand how to get a message out to the people. Now, I'm a very talented person. There's some people that's listening like, yo, I'm talented, I have a gift, but they haven't been able to translate that gift into money. And what's the problem?
2 things. One of them is lack of execution. That most of them are in their head. And like I sat down with you, like, Shans, you don't like money? Like, I need you to lock in on this, and that you
I was slightly offended.
Yeah, and you just start locking in. So the first thing is, and it's super small things. It's execution, which is huge. But the second thing is belief. Like, you gotta believe in yourself and not care what other people think. So many people never get out here. I don't want to put up that video because I'm scared about what this person gonna think about me. I don't want to go do this because I don't want to go get in the room and introduce myself. I'm afraid that people gonna. So those 2 keys, like we go deeper on marketing, how to advertise, all of that, but none of those matter if you don't believe in yourself and your product. And the second thing, if you don't execute, it's a moral obligation that you share with the world who you are, what you do, and how you can serve. Because if not, you're affecting your pockets and you're being selfish. 100%. You ain't going out there to help the world because you worrying about what if nobody hearing me? No, put your message out there. So belief and execution. That's the first layer.
So out of the 3 things that we all figured out in this room, one was marketing, undoubtedly, and there's nobody better to teach it than Nehemiah Davis. And the second thing is, I believe, branding, building a community, and letting people know who you are. Like Neo said, being synonymous with something, right? So in my bio, Podcast King, I want you to know me for this one thing, podcasting, and I'm going to be teaching people exactly how to build a brand. One, you have to have a really, really good product, and people have to like you. I don't have a whole lot of time right now in this 5 Minute Friday to teach it, but if you have a really, really good product and service and people like you, and you're willing to work, and then you put some sauce on like marketing on top of that, it's over. And the third part, nobody better to teach how to grow money than Wall Street Trapper, man. It's 5 Minute Fridays. We got to wrap up. Dang, I wish I can get into it.
GrowYourBizSummit.com, y'all. Register free.